I'm gonna start recording. I know this video needs editing. Wait, do you have a key?
Also recording my porn. Oh, hold on.
But how much is it?
1 HCA. What are you playing anyway? I kind of just or something.
What? No, I'm playing a normal ass build. I can go to Hierophant, but it's a very funny Hierophant.
I kind of just assumed it was going to be some. If you want someone else,
I'm gonna put
fine by me.
Red 5. Well, I forgot. I don't know what Assassin's Beach Bubble is. Like, Beyond Colossus 4. Those are scary.
Yeah, fossils, dreads, astrals, artificial plates to link. Probably already pretty long because it's
Just
gray.
like 30 minutes actual video, 40 minutes special astro.
Yep,
Okay. Small amount of bloodthirsty. One chivalrous just cause. Turn 4. Put an Inferno and then. Oh, I'm gonna put 2 points in Arcanic just to show off the new Arcanic modifiers. Alright, ready? You're in the
yeah,
box, right?
I am in the box.
It's really weird that Palace of Mirrors, because I'm pretty sure there's a bug, by the way. Palace of Mirrors has the small text and not the big text.
I think it's like. I swear it's kind of like distant because gray also has full text.
Okay, but I think it's supposed to be big text, so they're probably just both bugged.
Well, it's also like you have whatever else.
Okay, let's go.
My recording is.
I don't know how this build handles, because I like it when my enemies are not CCI. And I think they are here.
Pretty wondering how much this both of us go in our own directions and do whatever.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Not doing too well over here.
God, this build has literally 0 sustain. I'm not in R3, I don't heal. I don't literally heal 15% per crit anymore. Ah, balls.
Pretty not sure if I want to post my. I just failed like Chris.
No, I did it first. Like, there's definitely an element in which I'm just worse in skill when I'm recording because of the FPS drop. But I don't know how much that is actually a skill drop and how much is really just turn on your flowing.
You like loot splitting or what?
Yeah. I'm just gonna switch classes whenever I can. Oh, that's a bug.
What happened?
Oh, you can light the key final on fire.
What now?
Like the door the big mirror. You can light. There's an entity there, and you can light it on fire.
I didn't even know.
Also, really washed. I forgot I was supposed to be talking. How am I gonna post the description for this? I'm gonna have to post like 5 different builds into the description. I guess I'm just gonna start talking about the build that I'm currently running. This is Projectile Hierophant. I think the only notable thing about this is that it runs Fail Not, and then even then I have like a sensible goal for sensible things whenever that needs to happen. It's probably really hard to effectively use Hand of Light because my Fail Not is on 4 and everything, and the thing I can cast Hand of Light with is on 2. Okay. I find Fail Not generally really disorienting because of the minus 80% speed. Essence Bubble is strong.
I don't know why I'd ever played it before.
Uh-oh. Okay, my shield is down. I had an old variation of this which used Night Pyre. It was... Oh right, that's why I don't have Beam on this build, because it came from that. It was Night Pyre and Poise, because Hierophant does really well with Poise. So it was Thurible 2, Prayer 2, I think. Behind you. Hierophant handles well because you can keep Thurible up if you're in Poise, and then you can also like E-Prayer to instantly with not instantly, it's not, you know, it's hardly Soothsayer, but it's pretty quick on the uptake. Given that you don't miss a shot, which admittedly I do a lot. I miss a lot of the shots that I take. I feel like that didn't use to have 252 health. It's my... Yeah, okay, I can switch builds again. I mean, I thought Fail Not would be a good pair for Hierophant or Cleric, or generally Cleric, because, like, because of the lack of AoE that you get usually. At least that's what I hear Paladin, that's what I hear, like, Hierophant players complaining about, that you have no AoE. And then this thing has Piercing 4, and fires like 1,000,000,000 arrows. So, in theory it goes well together. In practice, maybe I'm just not built for the Fail Not, or just ask Mechanister to play it. I'm more of a Plasma Annihilator player. Real and true ally enchanted player usage. That's not my Fail Not, that's my Ire. You get this part back here. Nope.
It only took like minutes to run through the route. check all the.
Ow. Okay, we've seen enough of this. Let's switch to one of my different builds. Yes, Poise Assassin. It's time for the double assassin gameplay. This
They ask how
is...
much you want me to actually be for video.
I mean, ideally you actually talk. I did say one of the... well, I didn't tell anyone, I guess, but I did kind of think that I don't want it to be a video where there is someone else in the thing and they're not really talking.
I already did one of them.
Yeah, I did. But it's not like I'm not here to show off a class in particular. I just want to do some sort of dungeon content on the channel, but it's too long. Like, I don't clear fast enough for people to not lose engagement when I clear solo. I mean, if I really wanted to engagement farm, I'd probably just ask MSCR. Actually, I should do that.
That's why I have like so much trouble testing builds in R2. No short test stuff.
Yeah, it really is a problem.
POIs are just
POIs are not
2 or
real.
3 in each. 2 or 3 in both regions. Care about playing.
No, I think even like...
Would be useful.
I don't think even they reach like Delve Dungeon. Okay, that cloak does not kill. I need to actually quit in BMB and stuff. Other way. Yeah. It's kind of an issue. None of the overworld content stands up to Delves, I think. Even like theoretically you'd think that the Magmortic Athenium and T4s might, but they really don't.
Not have Bodkin on.
I am running.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, you jump. Oh, you have
Yeah, that
no
was no-
health.
Like half of the difficulty. Remember which path you took, where you died. A lot of them.
I mean, do die. It's a POI. It's an R1 POI or R2 POI.
Asking about that in how do you test a build? Strike build.
You do strikes? Like,
That's what someone suggests. I don't personally subscribe to that. Story strike exists. I don't know if
oh, that's not an elite. It glowed scarily.
that was like very similar to the one that bothers me.
I mean, for me, I mostly just open a dungeon with some random delve points. Sometimes I just go for the classic one of everything. That's okay, it's not everything because there are like 13, 14 delve modifiers and there's 12 points that I need, but mostly everything. Watch out for this trap. Never mind, I triggered it. I'm gonna die to this ailment. Thank you. That was close. What is this lever? Oh, shit. That's the benefits of Voice 3, baby.
That's something you don't necessarily see a lot in newer dungeons. Kind of like apps that don't make sense. They're just.
There.
I guess there's like the caution, caution unstable or whatever it is. Weird launcher tunnel, air
Blue
branch.
air.
Kind of does it.
Yeah, but it just voids you, and voiding is literally free. I don't know. Generally, I feel like R3 is a lot less goofy as a region. Sometimes in R1, yeah,
No like silly side quests for one thing. It's a good thing.
I mean maybe, but then you don't have, like, a lot of design ends up being definitely not for fun. Like, we do not design for fun around here, and that's kind of, yeah. Oh wait, no, that you died to the thing. That's what you meant.
At least I turned on my levels into seconds ago.
I love it when the slime ignores my stealth because it's contact damage and the plugin doesn't actually account for that.
There's some for patches.
Yeah.
Which direction am I?
Down that way some more.
What's just a completely un.
Nope. Oh, it feels nice to have the teleport range that's not Nadir's Baran anymore. I don't even play Assassin in R3 apart from Hans. This chest? Okay, I've never seen that chest, so.
Forgot to set. It's set to blood sword. Take it that.
Eh. I haven't gone to Hans in a while. It's such a weird thing. Like, the incentives for what to do are kind of messed up. Because the more you contribute, the higher your personal chance of spoiling. Whereas, like, there's basically, like, unless it's like the bear, your chances of spoiling by just standing back are way reduced. So it's kind of, would you say it's prisoner's dilemma? Is that what I'm thinking about?
Barely that phrase, I guess. Maybe it is. Like if nobody contributes, almost all contributing. If it's just me with like 6 and 0 damage.
What are the shield? Because it's warrior. Okay, there we go.
Like kind of whatever. They kind of get time suck. Go like super early or you completely forget about it.
technically it's not the fault of the content, but it is just because you get accustomed to world bosses where it's like you gotta show up because it might start, and then even if it doesn't, like 6 minutes is fair, but 15-minute wait timer is like, yikes.
I think it would be improved if they put it on an exactly 2-hour timer. There's already there was a suggestion for.
I mean, I feel like it's less, like it would definitely be easier, but I don't know if that detracts from the soul of the content or whatever. I'm sorry, I did not notice your health going from yellow immediately to dead.
Didn't have room to crit properly, so I kind of. Real issue, I guess. Pretty easy to get to your grave.
Jump down. I'm on my third build of the video. This one's Frost Giant's Crusher. It's not as bad as I used to give it like poo-poo for, but I really need to stop bothering with the elites because you're here. But it is still.
I am not here, actually.
Ah,
Sorry.
I see.
I fell in the hole. I avoided all the traps on my practice run.
I need to get in there and then I need to stun. FGC is not as bad as I complained it was, or at least as it looked in theory. It's just kind of slow. Like, everything is slow.
Is it just void down there?
No, it's not, but...
Not cleared, yeah.
It is not as bad as I thought it was. It's like offensively capable. It's just not. It's probably not a playstyle I'm going to enjoy that much. Is all.
Broke brain tonight.
Yeah, I think I am going to go back to the B-Hop lifestyle. I mean, it gets away with it in R2 because you don't need to go crazy like you do in R3. Maybe. Like, even.
It's just
Yeah.
force the habit at this point. I can't not hold jump. Thing.
Yeah. Even R3, like the closest analog is Veda's, and then it has like a billion, like people just use it for bursts, right? And support it with 30 billion attack speed. Because like Marius Noctis, the Frenzy attack speed charm. It just, it's not like an FGC thing, it's more like an, it's, okay, it is kind of an FGC thing. The weapon is inherently slow as hell, but also the ugh. But also like the supporting armor and the environment it exists in is just kind of, it encourages you to be slow because you run you can run agility, I guess. You run salads and sail, but like it got hit so hard by attack speed changes that you just are made of glass now. Oh, okay, it's not actual void. There's a chest there, but I'm too scared to go over and break it because I know there's an Arcanic here.
I'm stupid. I did not even know that was there.
The joy of having teammates.
They can do all the dirty work, huh?
No comment. Yeah, but like the armor melee environment in R2, it's better for FGC, especially because you don't need to like find adaptability. The shielding just works out of the box. On the other hand, it does mean that you're really slow because like the armor items don't have speed, they don't have adrenaline either, and then like you run FGC, which has -5, and it's just kind of ass. Are we going for the secret? Are we going for that ledge chest? Ominous ledge chest?
I do it like even worse way. Relatively.
Alright. So I've moved on to Arcanist, which I actually haven't played since I got back from vacation. So I'm like really washed. The the Arcanist build experience in R2 is kind of weird. I have no idea what to slot in which area, because yeah, just put it like I just don't know what to do with this with R2 magic. It's a very confusing environment. Like Silver Thread? Do you run Silver Thread? Some people run Silver Thread, some people just don't. Even if you can afford it, it's not even necessarily the best choice here.
Run Silver Thread. Play Arcanist doesn't entirely depend. Borrowing the wand. The reason I'm not playing it right now is because full rentals weren't currently out. So
Ah,
the rogue it is.
I mean, the advantage
It's Silver
of
Thread.
and Arcane Convergence at least, no, Ardent Convergence at least isn't that like central to the class, I think, in the way that some other epics might be. Like SOTE, very, very irreplaceable, but you can kind of get away with not running Ardent just because the only thing it offers you is pretty much uh where are my spells? Okay, weird. I don't know, it's bugged.
Yeah, that's what I mean by I don't play Assassin that often. All 10 seconds to find the OE. Yeah, I could probably replace.
Missile.
I didn't want to be playing camera.
I've definitely forgotten my spell cycles. There's like an optimal or quote unquote optimal order to be doing them in. I just do not really have a good track of it. Please kill the dread for me. Wah.
Not doing that much better. Hold on.
Thank you. Uh,
Sure, yeah.
okay. Yeah, this thing ignores stealth.
Way back down the hole. We have Undertale.
How long is the recording? It's 31 minutes.
Half an hour already.
Wait, we're not clear. Yeah, almost. But this is like good length, I think. Ugh.
Bring a pod.
Isn't that like the whole thing? Like, what do you think people watch Monucommentary for?
I meant with like 2 people, I guess.
Ugh.
Arcanet Creeper behind you.
Yep. Can I make this? I can't without cry. I can without cry have a stick. The other thing Silver Thread offers is probably just the regeneration. Like, regeneration is pretty good on Mage, where you have no other way of health sustaining. Do I trust myself to do this?
I don't think.
Ugh.
Oh,
Okay.
God damn it, I fell off the ladder.
Are we done?
I guess.